Now, this video is for those that would be using that would be using their phones to do the programming, to learn the Python programming. So there is actually a Python IDE for Android phones. I'm not sure if iOS, that is a Windows, that is a iPhones have their own PyDroid 3. I've not researched, but after this video, you just have to check if you are using an iPhone. So what you just simply do is you go to your Play Store. So you go to Play Store, and then the name of the application, I already have it installed. I just want to show you the process of downloading it. So the name of the application is PyDroid 3. So you click on the search button and you search for PyDroid 3. Okay, you search for it, and then the 3 there simply means version 3, Python version 3. That's why the name of the app is PyDroid 3. So for you, you will see the installation button. So all you have to do is install it. But me, I will just open because I have the app already. So this is the way you use. So your own may not look the same as mine, and that is simply because I changed it. If you go to the setting, your own may be looking white. I'm not sure, but it's just the same application. The only thing is that I prefer my IDEs in dark mode, whether system or phone. I just love it. So if you want to change your own, you can. So it doesn't have anything to do with maybe you installing the wrong one. So the next thing is I think there would be some things that would install. If you don't have the PyDroid 3 already, some things will just install and just allow it to install. If there's anything they ask you to click yes, just proceed. And once the installation is complete, you would have something like this. So to actually use the PyDroid 3, if I type print hello, hello, um, if I type on print hello and run it, I would have hello printed. I think I should just increase. Okay, ads are going to be something very disturbing, so I would off my data to avoid those ads because they come a lot in this PyDroid 3 once your data is on. Let me increase the size. Okay, let me increase it to 18. I don't know what 18 will look like, but let's just do it. Okay, it's much more bigger. So if I just click on this play button, hello with a W will be printed on the console. So this is the PyDroid 3 console. So let me type correctly, hello world. But I don't advise you to leave your files unsaved, because what PyDroid 3 does is that it captures whatever program you are running as a fake file. It captures it and it still processes it. But I would like for you to always save your file. So if I hit the save button, all I need to do is I can make it, can be inside any folder, but I like to structure my codes correctly. So if I go to programs, I go to Python, I'll make a new folder, and then I'll call it Tech Hub. I'll call it Tech Hub, or whatever you deem fit, and then save the file. So I can save it as a first.py. And if you notice the consistency, there's always py on whatever program you are running. That py simply stands for Python. So it tells Python that it should use a Python interpreter to process this file. So if I hit the save button, my code is saved. So I can still run my code. Okay, I can still run my code the same way. Now that is exactly how the PyDroid 3 works. Now the scripting is also is also is also is also possible in PyDroid 3. Now this is the scripting, and then the interactive mode. You hit on this button, then you will see this interpreter. So the Python interpreter is its interactive mode. So the same thing I've done before, you can type anything you want and it processes it immediately and gives you an output. So if I send more than one line, so these are actually, they are just called lines of code. Okay, for now I have three lines of code: hello world 2 and hello world 3 with hello world 1. So for this button, this cursor I'm moving now, you can use your volume button to move your cursors in case you are wondering how I'm moving the cursor. So you can just simply use your volume button to move the cursor, because sometimes your finger might be too big to point to where you are going. So you can just use the cursor and move it around. So if I run this now, I'm going to see hello world 1, hello world 2, and hello world 3, which is exactly what we expect to see. Now, if you go over to the interpreter, which is its interactive mode, and you type print hello, you cannot type the second print hello world 1, which is exactly what the interactive mode for the window that we did on the computer, the laptop. This is exactly how it is. So it's the same thing. Now, the Python version, how do you check your Python version? You can see there is an interpreter and there is a terminal. This terminal here is just the same thing like your Windows terminal. Okay, you just click, or the same thing as your Mac OS terminal. So if I type Python minus V, I would see 3.9.7. So unfortunately, PyDroid, the makers of PyDroid 3, haven't upgraded to the latest version of Python. So you would be getting 3.9.7. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What 3.9.7 has, what 3.10.4 has, 3.9.7 has it. It's just that there are a few updates, which for now is not even important to you. That there are a few things that they updated, but still your program runs very fine. If I type Python the same way, I will enter its interactive mode. If I type exit, I will exit the interactive mode. So that is exactly how CLS, okay, clear rather, clear. So that is exactly how the Python terminal works. So, and that is the overview of how to use the IDE on your phone. Thank you.